Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Carlos Bell. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Philadelphia. Ready to go. And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that misses. And we are underway.
That's a ball.
Just off the inside edge. That one in there across the letters. That one's in there. And the count is filled up.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Pulled the string on the changeup. And now, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1 across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Griffey around second. The relay to third.
No, he's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Not close. He comes across to score. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he
0-1.
did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Jones off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out looking. Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Justin Verlander.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Tatis dives back in.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And a foul ball. That misses. And the count is 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got it. 1 away. Here's Trout. Verlander moved to first.
Right there.
Tag, and they got him. Tatis picked off. Ripped to short. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Sabathia back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and that one missing low.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Devers now. And first offering is fouled off. Sabathia. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. DeVries throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Foul ball. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And a quick out, number one. Next to hit, Chase Headley. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
101 on the gun swing. And a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw across his body.
Out.
And they get the out. And we're back on to the third inning. Now here is Patrick Bailey. Bailey measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Cut out and missed. Good change up right there.
1 ball,
1 and
2
2
strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses
Ball
inside.
in.
And the count is 2 and 2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Throws to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He tripled and scored his first time. That one in triple digits. 2 outs,
0-1.
base is empty. That's off the mark.
That's off the plate.
And the count even 1 and 1.
Ball, that's just out.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third. Bismacki at the plate now. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Griffey in pursuit. And there's one down. So up next, Eric Davis. Fly ball center field. He's got it, and there's two away. Back to the top of the lineup. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Center field. Jr. should have this one. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Tommy Edman. First pitch just misses.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chipper Jones now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Guerrero under it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Edman slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So 2 down now, and here is Vladimir Guerrero. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Chase Headley. And there's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Sabathia back to work. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him
Got
for the
him.
first out after the drop third strike. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1.
efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball.
And
That's
that's
inside.
off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
This game has been
One
so
ball,
tight,
two
feels like
strikes.
the next team to score will win it.
Davis right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch
Ball.
misses. And that is
I got a
ball
ball, one
one.
strike.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
One ball, two strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, David Wright. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
No
moments.
balls,
They've been
two strikes.
fooled quite a bit today.
Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled,
0-1's the
simple
count.
swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just.
And that one is lifted in the air. Junior sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Pitch
No,
misses inside,
inside.
and that's ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
With the big bats
balls,
coming
2
up
strikes.
and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Tommy Edman at the plate. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Santo Domingo. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Live from beautiful Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami taking on the Dominican Republic. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play. Martinez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Got him. Strikes out the side. And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. That one fouled off. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses.
Down.
2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's smashed towards center, and there's two down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And the first offering is not close. Two outs, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Inside at 100. And now 3-1.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the left fielder, Chipper Jones. And a slider misses down and away. Edman leads off first with two down to the inning. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he boots it. Here comes Edman around third. One run is in. Still manages a throw. Now around third, waving him home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. 2 outs, nobody on. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Tosses to first, and Polanco is out. That ends the inning. And we're back. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Martinez back to work. Inside.
That's inside.
Ball one. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Throw on to Santana. One up, one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Aaron Judge at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. In the air, right side. Ohtani makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Abu Dhabi. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That kicks the zone. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nope.
And it's even
ball
up.
one.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's
that
a
one
ball.
Missed.
2-2 the count. What do you got?
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Miller, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
One
misses.
ball, 2
It's a
strikes.
ball and 2 strikes.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is
3-2.
downstairs. There's a process, too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And they get
Got
Edman
him.
for the out. Now the left fielder, Chipper Jones. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that
That's
one
a ball.
upstairs, ball one. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And a pitch. And ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Loves it on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Carlos Santana, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Scherzer deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. He's in second with a stolen base. Beltran over at second, one down. And that's counted away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bailey makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Cal Raleigh. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from.
0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Oh, wow. Nice play. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. And now Jorge Polanco. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. That's
Ball two.
A little bit low.
It's a tough pitch.
2-1.
But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Carlos Santana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Little chopper rolls foul. And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
The inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge going back on this one. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch
Ball, that's
misses,
down.
and the count is 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that one missing
ball 2.
inside, a sharp slider. And
3.
down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We head to the bottom of the second. Here is Aaron Judge. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed
outside.
pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Outside
That's ball
low,
2.
and a count 2-1. Yeah, most
2
guys
balls,
struggle
1 strike.
against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception.
2-2 the count.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ozzie Albies swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Clips the corner, strike 1.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
And he chases that one below
No
the
balls,
zone.
2 strikes.
Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Now 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jimmy Rollins, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there.
0-1's the
Anytime
count.
you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners
Ball,
on,
that's out.
it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Just
Nope, that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside
Ball 2.
edge. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one lifted to left. Jones sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Miller back to work. And that
Ball,
one
that's off the
just
plate.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And now Carlos Beltran. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Beltran goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less
Ball, that's
responsibility
outside.
for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike
0-1's the
one.
count.
Next
Ball
offering
one.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And
Yeah.
strike 2. 2 outs, base
1
is
ball,
empty.
2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back here in Denver, digging in, Ted Simmons. Darren O'Day taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it
Counts
just breaks
1-0.
a ton.
First pitch is in the dirt. And
Ball, that's
downstairs. And now
Hey.
2-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the
Ball,
ground, it
inside.
feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Santana takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. In the air, out towards left center. Jones hauls it in, 2 away. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's
0-1.
up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the...
Runner on the go. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. On to the 4th. Tommy Edman at the plate. First offering, foul tipped, and old man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats
Ball,
out of
that's
him. He's
outside.
only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next
2
offering
balls,
away
1 strike.
upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the
This guy's
count.
got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there,
No
right?
balls, 2
Big-time
strikes.
velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Walked his first time. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. That's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Get out of town. Jorge Polanco goes deep. It's 2-0. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Third out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the fourth. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. A changeup missing. Ball one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
That's a ball.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one wrapped foul. 2-2 on the way. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Now it's the second. One out, base is empty. And takes low for ball one. And that misses off the outside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jimmy Rollins digs in now. And a base hit up the middle.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So they turn things over to the righty, Roki Sasaki. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pitch misses inside. 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Their third home run of the inning. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 4-2. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. This one smoked on.